time I will focus on the quality program outlook for next year. It's more, again, a proposal and subject to discussion with you later on. The proposal is to put the focus on three main axes. At the core, the quality program would revolve around mainly a model, the open maturity model. That is something that captures what we mean by quality. So this would be the core. But as I said earlier, we will need to work again around this model because it has to adapt to modern times, so to say. The second axis is what makes it possible to feed this model, and this is the platform, the quality analysis platform on the left side, which will compute metrics, analyze the project, and bring data into the model. And on the right side, we will have to work on the dashboards, which will reflect the status of the open source project at hand, especially in the AppHub marketplace that Alex just presented. So this would be the three cornerstones of the quality program to be discussed. So let's start with the model that we could call version 2. Which, as I proposed earlier, we may create a work group that would specifically work on it with open registration. We may start with a market analysis that is, okay, we do quality, but what does the market want? What do the big industry players need to know about open source software quality in order to make better decisions? So this is where Orange and other big players might step in. But beside the industry axis, we also have research, because quality is highly technical. So we may try to involve more researchers, like Stéphane here and many others who know very much about quality and the theoretical underpinnings of it. We already have possible collaboration, at least COPU, the Chinese government agency for open source development in China has expressed an interest in this kind of collaboration. And there are two little icons there on the bottom right. One is a recent program launched by the Linux Foundation called the Linux Foundation Badge Program, which, from what I understood, was a follow-up of the Heartbleed failure. The United States decided that it was a huge risk, and they wanted to anticipate possible other failures, and they at least fostered the creation of this group, which creates its own model. It's called the Badge Program Model. There is an open discussion about it. They have, I think, 30 criteria so far. So we're not competing, but we can have synergies and see how they evolve and which metrics could be integrated in our own model. And the second one is called isitmaintained.com. It's a project created by a French guy in Lyon, who started to analyze projects on GitHub according to two metrics. One is the well-known median time resolution metrics, and the other one is the open issues percentage compared with the total number of issues. So it's two metrics, but he managed to get some uptake, some community uptake around it. And the median time resolution is not trivial either, so maybe it's an interesting metric we could integrate. So, OMMV2. Next is the question about how to implement this model in the real world. For this, we need an infrastructure that you can see here with several layers from the user management up to the user interfaces. And you have here a number of solutions, and the quality analysis is at the top with several ones that we are using at the moment: SonarQube, For IP check, currently we use Fossology, but we may assess other solutions. Same thing for originality check, for governance analysis, and for the somehow new realm in itself, which is DevOps, for which we have not much criteria nor tooling. So there will be a big axis and a need of those of you who are skilled in all these tools implementation. And the third axis will be to improve the dashboards. We have already started. You can see a preview at projects.ow2.org. We have new dashboards based on XWiki and D3, the JavaScript library for data visualization. One library, well known. And the work for next year will be to automate more all the production of these dashboards, also to connect the dashboards with solutions we have at OW2 based on Spago BI, for instance. Also connect more with the Biterja people who specialized in open source metrics, and develop connectors for external applications to harness all this data within their own environment like AppHub. And also we will continue the integration of the risk models that we have developed within Riscos. I'm not sure, well, you heard about it, but it's a work in progress and something we can put to the next level next year. I think this is it, yeah. Any question? No, we will continue this discussion afterwards. Thank you very much.